What is up, everybody? What is going on out there? I don't know why I don't have any volume in the headphones. Can you guys hear me out there? Because I just lost my volume in my headset. That's not good. There we go. That should be better. All right, there we go. All right. Sweet. We got Wes in here too. We're about to add him in. Got a new setup here, guys. I'm using a better camera here, so bear with me. Gotta adjust it. Oh, don't be crooked, you little bastard. What is going on? We got a lot to talk about, you guys. I'm going to add Wes to the stage. It looks like he is ready to come on. And it looks like we've hit a brick wall on Bitcoin. No pun intended on Wes's background. There he is.
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I think I had my mic turned down because of that Discord we were in. So that's why I had a little George intro there where at least I didn't talk for 35 minutes before I noticed it.
Yeah. You mean like I did the other day?
I love seeing George. Did you do that? I saw George. George does that all the time, man. George will just sit there and talk for like 40 minutes, dude. And then it's like, oh, he'll read the comment. Oh, shit, my mic's muted. I've seen him do it like 5 times. But I just did it because I had my mic turned down. So there you go.
I didn't do it for 30 minutes, but it was like
it happens.
It was like 15, 10, something like that.
Can you notice a difference on this camera on mine?
What's up, man? What's up, everybody?
Look clear, Wes?
Yeah, it looks good.
Does it look clear? Okay. Better for $65.
Yeah.
Have you seen the price of Bitcoin?
I have.
We're crashing and burning. We're going down.
Yeah, I'm done, dude. I'm done. I'm getting out of crypto.
I think it's time to hang it up, man.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, while it lasted. It was
24-hour
okay.
run.
It was okay. You know.
That's it. Pack it up, guys. That was the bull run. That was 2024 halving. It's over.
Done deal.
That's what you got. I hope you took profits. We'll see you in 3 years.
See you in 3 years.
God, could you imagine if that was it? If that was the whole like halving and that was the whole bull run, and then it's just like bear market for 3 years out of nowhere? Could you imagine if that happened? You know how many people would be ready to like, oh, I don't even want to say that. It's not going to happen, guys. So don't. That's not what's going down.
I don't know.
Now, I will say total global. Yeah, that's true. I will say that total global market cap is dropping like a sib from 2 almost, 2.5.
Let's
on
look at it,
down.
man. Give us some market updates here. Give us a market update.
I got it, man. I'm going to share my screen here and bring it up. I guess we're going to jump right in so the people aren't worried, because there's no reason to really panic right now other than the fact that you are going to lose all of your money. I'm just kidding. That's a horrible thing to say. I take it back. 2.439. Yesterday, I mean, where were we at, dude? Yesterday we were at 2. God, I'm such a brain fart today. I posted it. I think we were dead at 2.5, and that's why I was going off. And I think, let me pull up the 24-hour real quick. So can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.502 was our high in the last 24 hours. So we just hit, and this is kind of what I was expecting, to be honest with you, with the first run up. And I said this a couple weeks ago. Wes, you remember I said this. I said, I think we're going to go up again. We're not going to have enough gusto, and we're going to come back down. And I said that, and I think that's what's going to play out here. But before I get too high on my horse with that, I just want to show you the double top here. So you had one top here, 2.499. What is that? That's a big even. That's what I was saying. 2.5 trillion. That is a crucial big even for the crypto market as a whole. You hit it once, you got rejected. You went back up again, and you broke over it. 2.502. You tasted victory for a second, right? And then look at this. Rejection. Okay, so now we're down at 2.437, which is not bad. We're still sitting very well above 2.4 trillion. So in between the 2.4 and 2.5, if we stay in that range, it's a good possibility that we don't have to go back down to those stupid levels, right? The 63,000. It's a good chance we don't have to go down there. But if that number keeps dropping, guys, that's been my saving grace as far as opening trades, man. I've literally been basing it completely off of watching them pull the money out of the market. And if they continue to pull this out, in other words, if this number here goes down to 2.4 trillion and it starts going below 2.4 trillion, yeah, I think we need to be take another serious look at the potential of going back down to that 63, and use that 63 as a support. That's a pretty big drop from here. That's 67 down to 63. That would be a massive drop for, but whatever, dude. We're talking 30% corrections. Are you guys ready? We're in a bull run. So we're going to have these corrections throughout it. My question is, the question of the day, really, is this, can we officially start saying that it's time to just buy the dips? In other words, bull market's still engaged. Is this just a dip? Is that what we do? Do we just buy the dips and now that we're in a bull run? Or is people still psychologically thinking in panic mode slightly? That's kind of where we are in the sentiment, it looks like, on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I feel like people panic way too quickly. You know what I mean? I think that they need to look at the charts and just realize that they just need to look at the charts and realize, man, like, dude, when we have movements, especially big movements to the upside, like, we're gonna have a pullback. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? And a pullback consists of looking negative for a day or being in the red for a day or two. And I think people need to realize that. I personally do think it's time to buy every single dip, up to a certain point. You know what I mean? Like, eventually we're gonna have to start unloading some of this stuff and taking some profits here, but I think we still have a long way to go, man. And I really personally don't feel like I'm gonna start taking profits until above 100K. Like, but up until 100K, man, I think that these dips are for buying 100%. And
Yeah.
just because
So
we
you're
go
in that
red
camp.
doesn't
That
mean
was
that,
the
yeah.
biggest question that I had for you today yeah, go ahead.
No, I just think that, these I can't
Go
remember what
ahead,
I was gonna
Wes.
say. Oh, we're gonna have, red days, man. It just happens. Like, and it is healthy, and until we're like, until we fall back below, 65, and then and I think personally, until we fall below 65, I'm still in the camp of we're still looking good, man. We're still in that uptrend. That's it.
We're getting lag. We're getting serious lag, Wes.
Let me cut this off.
Damn it.
Yeah, mine says it's fine, dude. I don't have any. Do you have the bars in the top right of yours? Yeah, your end's
This is
laggy.
getting too laggy. We're getting way laggy. Well, my internet's saying I have full strength, but it's saying it's laggy. I don't know. I just closed that out. Let's see if that made it a little better because we got a lot of viewers that just came in too. But yeah, it should be all right because I'm showing full signal on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
we
full
should
signal.
be good.
So, but anyway, that conversation is, I think, the most important right now, Wes, is I think that's what's on everyone's mind right now, right? Everyone's thinking, oh shit, here we go again? Or is
Yeah.
this just like, no, we're good. Bull market's engaged. Now, every time you see those dips, you need to be ready. You need to start having that dry powder on the side. You need to scoop a little ETH. And I think I agree with you. I agree. I think that this is bull market engaged. I do want to be real about the situation with the total global market cap, you guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If we drop below 2.4, I am definitely looking for us to go down to 63,000 again. I mean, I don't want to put negative FUD, but I'm telling you, $63,000 ain't that far away anyway. So even if we did go down there, number one, you got a potential to open a short and ride a short all the way down, which would be awesome. If you open a small position short, and we'll look at Lux Algo, we're going to look at the charts before we tell you what to do or say what we're going to do. Rather, we never tell you what to do. You do what you do. That's the last thing we want to do. We do our trades, and if you guys see what you like, you can do it on your own risk. However, I am looking, like I said, if we go to 2.4, if we get a little bit closer, meaning if $36 billion happens to fly out of the market in the next 24 hours, I will be personally looking to open a very small short. I have 3 longs open, you guys, so don't think I'm bearish. I'm bullish. My longs are open and have been open for like 3 months. Matter of fact, 67K is my break-even point. So, right about now, it's like I'm still on the line. My long is like opened right here. So, but to counter that trade, it's almost like you're trading options, having a long open and then also having a short open, which is no different than what options trading. So, anyway, I think I want to look at Lux Algo before I make my decision. But Wes, just real quick news that came out, and then we can jump into stuff. Ape Chain, I'm glad I didn't FOMO in yesterday. It was pumping like crazy, and now we have a red day. I was wondering if you did any research on Ape Chain I think it's from Bored Ape Yacht Club that moved over to Arbitrum.
Yeah, they just did that yesterday. I think it was like an official thing yesterday.
Over $1 million in volume in the first 24 hours.
Yeah, so they're doing good. I mean, you got to expect these pullbacks again, man. Like I don't know how far down are they today? Did they have a pullback? Like
I don't know. I was just saying I was catching FOMO yesterday. I said, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not jumping in. I already missed the boat. I'm gonna wait. But now that we're having a red day, I'm thinking some of the people that aped in yesterday might be going, oh shit, and pulling some of their money out.
Yeah, for sure.
So I haven't checked the price on it yet. But what I was saying is if it does that, might be a good entry on some ape chain on Arbitrum.
Yeah, that's definitely what it's from, though. I think they went live yesterday or something. The ape chain, the actual chain, their L3, I think, went live yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me see if it'll get laggy again. I'm going to pull up Dex Screener. If it doesn't get laggy, I'm going to pull up some other coins just to see where we're at price-wise on things. And then we will look at some Lux Algo and some price targets and see what the hell is going on and see if we have anything to worry about. But I don't think we do. I think we're still good. Even if we drop down to 63K, I'm just going to put that out there. Even if we did drop to that, you guys, we're still looking very good. So let me try to share this, Wes. See if it acts up. Should be okay. Okay, so Pepe had to move yesterday. Everybody was talking about Pepe.
Yeah.
And I haven't really been on the charts. You know, I was hanging with my family yesterday, so I didn't really do the charts yesterday at all. Well, you know, you're still staying in this range. You're still at the bottom of this range, and you snuck out of it right there a little bit. But, you know, I've had this chart up, Wes. I've had this pattern. I've had this up for quite a while.
Yeah.
And you can see this is still my price target for Pepe is way up here. I still think it hits the top of this range eventually. But it's pretty funny because it came down and it broke down below it, used it as resistance twice, and then came right back into it and bounced off it as support right there. So it's staying in this little fan, which is kind of cool to see. But I'm in no way, shape, or form prepared to sell right now. There's no way in hell I'm selling Pepe right now. Like,
no, dude, now's not the time.
None of my meme coins, you guys, none of my meme coins, none of our meme coins are in the sell zone. I mean, I will be the first to tell you when it is. We're not even close, but
yeah.
Again, it depends on when you got in too. If you got in a little bit earlier, shit, you could still sell and be in the profit. The little engine that could, the little coin that could, is at 3 cents right now. NPC at 3 cents. Is that low enough for you to buy yet, Wes? Are you still? No, I think you need to wait another. I think it might. Come back down here to this hand. This is why I have the hand. I want to see it.
I'm attracted to something else right now that I really want to get into.
What is that? Share the alpha. Don't be hiding that alpha.
That's your other one, dude.
Which one? You talking about Node?
Yeah. That's the one I want to get into. Yeah, GPU.
Let's look at GPU. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up, see what it's doing. Because it's been fairly stagnant, dude. GPU's been at a fair price, I'd say, for the last like 5-6 months, man.
Yeah,
it's still a great entry.
Why did this just cut off?
Yeah, dude. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at the chart on this, you guys. So this, if you're not familiar with it, is kind of like a competitor to Render. If you've heard of Render, if you guys got in, let's say you wanted to get into Render, or you got into Render when the market cap was way high. This one is very similar to it, but it's got a better ticker and a cooler logo, and they got really good partnerships. I do hold this. I did buy this back here. I bought, some of it. But I'm going to move this over, but this doesn't change my price target. My price target breakout is still up here. I'm still calling for a $3 to $4 Node AI. Actually, probably not even that long from now. Like,
I think like $8.
This could start climbing. Oh yeah, that's conservative, bro. This $4, I'm being totally conservative.
It's a 70 million market cap. That thing's gonna fly, dude.
So this thing could rip. And if Wes, if you got your eye on this thing, I mean, what a great entry. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. Look at this pattern. This is when you want to get in on a coin, because here's the thing. If you got in back here, that was in March, right? Let's say you got in at March and you FOMO'd in at the top. If you did that, if you got in up here, right? Oh my God, you had to sit here and hold this thing all the way down. Then you had to get a little fake out. Then you had to hold it all the way down. So if you're lucky enough, and this is how you guys should look at projects, right? If it's a good project, you like it, and it's a good entry those are two confirmations that it's something you want. It's not just what you want, it's when do you want it? When do you want to buy it at? And right now, I mean, yeah, you could get a drop down from 77 cents. You could go down to 51 cents. But are you going to miss the boat over 20 cents? I don't know. The upside, like we said, $4 to $8 versus 20 cents to the downside. How much risk are you willing to risk? Are you willing to let it run down 20 more cents? And you could. You get a hell of an entry. But my point is, this thing's been trading basically sideways and down since March, bro. So if you're lucky enough to just now be watching the show and you stumbled across this, think of it this way. Don't think of it as, oh, I didn't get in back here when it was, I didn't get it in under 20 cents. Don't think of it like that. Think of it as, wow, I don't have to waste the last 6 months. I'm lucky enough to be, at least I didn't have to hold this thing for the last 6 months going down and sideways. I'm getting in right at the end of that pattern. I mean, you could go sideways a little longer, but the point is, if you're getting in now, you didn't have to suffer for 6 months. You should think of it that way. Change your perspective. And at least that helps for me, Wes. I don't know if you do that. I do that to myself all the time. I look at a chart and I go, well, they've already been through the bloodbath. So because of that, that's what makes me interested to get an entry into a coin I want. It's like, wow, this thing's went sideways forever. So a breakout's coming usually when you see that. So whether Wes gets in now or waits till it goes down to 50 cents, the entry is going to be the same, in my opinion, because you're not going to have to hold it for 6 months before it gives you that reward. So definitely bullish on GPU. And I'm definitely bullish on the entry right here because you see a falling wedge pattern right here. Even if you took
finally
this
came
one,
out of it,
right? Even if you take this, and you did like that right here, you're still in a continuation pattern, right?
Well,
say you got a little more room, you hit your head here, you come back down. It doesn't matter because you came out of an uptrend, right? And then you have a continuation pattern. What comes in a continuation pattern after an uptrend? Another uptrend, 70% of the time. So, yeah, in my opinion, this thing, like you said, 70 million market cap, dude. This thing could absolutely tear ass upward. And it's AI, dude. It's the AI narrative. So you guys do your own research, but yeah, we told you about this gem about 5-6 months ago, and that was, if you didn't have to hold it through all this crap, that's even better. I mean, that's a good entry. So
yeah, I like it, dude. I'm gonna be buying some. I got a bunch of fucking.
Let him cook.
I didn't mean to curse so
dude.
Vulgarly. But yeah, Cook's looking good. But real quick, I got a bunch of of ETH on mainnet because of the airdrop farming or whatever from Swell and Eigenlayer, and I've just been looking for like what I want to use that for, and I think GPU is going to be it.
You're going to pull the trigger on it. I think that's a good move, dude. I think you're getting it around 70 cents. I think
AI and
you're
gaming,
well
dude,
under $1. Yeah,
that thing's easily going to 10x. Easily.
So out of everything on Solana, you guys, Cook is the only thing cooking. So shout out to Cook. Yes, Chef. Heard, Chef. Check that out. Everything is red. Everything is bleeding out. And look at Cook soaring, but 12% on the pump. I like that. That's good to see. So we heard that. We looked at MPC. We looked at Pepe. Trump coin, slow and steady, climbing the rings again. Of course, I got in at $7. So, I'm still underwater, but I'm still holding it just for the hell of it. I probably will sell as we get closer to the election or maybe a month after the election or whatever. I don't know, depending on what it does and if it does anything. But supposedly it's a charity coin too. I think they donate a portion of the proceeds to like veterans or something, which is awesome. So I need to look more into that. Don't take my word for that. But I saw several things on Twitter about that, which is kind of cool. If that's what they're doing, that's even better. Stargate, hash flow's not really doing anything. OCD's not doing much. Let's look at Arbitrum real quick, and then we'll get into some Lux Algo. GMX at $23, the little sleeper, dude. I mean, yeah, it's down 6%, but it's climbing back up from that $20 range. And I scooped some down at $20. I'm looking for it to go back to 25, 26. DMT's at 62. That's a freaking steal. Only thing pumping right now is Boner. Shout out to Boner. Almost 9% in the last 24 hours. We'll take it. Arbitrum still not doing a motherfucking thing price-wise, but that's okay. It's the governance token. It's meant to be the power token, not the money-making token. So keep that in mind. Doesn't mean your Arbitrum is worthless. Quite the opposite. They just implemented a new, what's it called? I don't know the phrase they called it, Wes, but it's basically if you hold more Arbitrum, you get sort of like not MEV front-running power, but you get advantages of your trading, like of your trades to go through. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they implemented it, and I forget what it's called, but Steve Goldfelder posted it.
So the more you hold, the more
it's kind of like MEV,
cheaper
where
your transactions.
I don't know if it's the cheaper or if it's faster. Like you get prioritized. So in other words, it's one of the two. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
But is that a good enough reason to hold your entire airdrop and not sell some for profit? I don't know. It's still a governance token, but in my opinion, there is no better layer 2, and there never will be. I think Arbitrum will be the top dog, and will stay
for
that
DeFi,
way.
For DeFi and trading, Arbitrum's the way to go for sure.
Yeah, for layer 2 of Ethereum overall, I think it's going to dominate. But the price action sucks. Everybody's mad at the token. But you got to understand, guys, that's a governance token. It's meant to be voted with. It's not really meant to make you wealthy. It's meant so you have control over what happens to the protocol.
Most of the people that are pissed off are the ones that didn't sell. They just held it, But I held mine the whole time, and I held mine the whole time. I'm not pissed off about it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it sucks. I could have made some money, but it doesn't bother me, man. It doesn't bother me. It's a long-term hold. And airdrops, they go down, they go up, just like anything else. You know what I mean? So I never got rid of my bag. I actually got mine on. Remember I showed you the other day? I can't remember the damn name of it.
You're staking it somewhere. Right?
Yeah, I'm staking it. Superform and somewhere else, man. I always forget the name of that place, but anyway, it's really good. Supposed to get an airdrop out of that. Yeah.
So that's it on the basic meme charts, guys. There's not a whole lot of action going on with that.
Anything new out this week, man? Any new meme coins or?
There's that FWOG on Solana. Fwog.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I'm animaled the fuck out, bro. Like I got enough animal coins. I got enough animal coins, dude. I got Pepe. I already have a frog, right? I got Pepe. I don't need no other frog. I got Pepe. I got my NPC. I got my Let 'em Cook. I got, I think I don't have any more Duco. I think I got out of that. Not saying that that's not going to keep ripping because they're still grinding on Twitter. But I think I'm memed out, man. I think I have enough memes. I say that and then I'll FOMO in later.
All good, man. All good. Yeah. Did you see Scroll is finally, they took a snapshot yesterday. No, they took a snapshot on the 18th. The 18th, they took a snapshot, I believe. So that should be coming up, guys. If you're into the airdrops, Scroll just took their snapshot. So look for that. I think Linea is right around the corner. If you've been playing around on the airdrop farming, Linea is right around the corner. Swell's got their token coming out. D-Bridge just did theirs. So if you got that, congratulations. And there's a few other ones that are coming out too that we're messing around with.
Oh, and we got to play around, you guys. We can't talk about it because are we allowed to talk about it or not really? No. We can't talk. We can't tell you what it was, but we were doing some cool stuff with Treasure, a new Treasure game. Really, that was awesome. Man. It was fun, and we got to sit in there with them and watch them, dude. That was cool.
That's one of the perks, man. Is like we get to interact with you know, these the founders and the team and watch them play around on with these games and the different things that are coming up. And man, it's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So yeah, well, man, they got so much stuff going on right now. It's hard to keep up with. Hard to keep up with.
I wanted to jump in the game, you know, because they kept saying, "Hey, does anyone else want to play?" You know, and I was like, I wanted to, but
Yeah, I was at work, so I was just
I
listening.
couldn't do it either on mine because it's like we still got to figure out the wallets, right? Because they say they don't want you to connect your regular wallet. They want you to kind of use a burner for some of these testers.
Well, it's on testnet, so yeah, it's best to use a burner. Period. Like
Yeah.
if you're playing around on testnets and stuff, you don't want to use your main wallet because things happen, you know.
Exactly.
So
But
burner
yeah,
wallet's the way to go.
I'm gonna connect the burner wallet to the other Discord, you know, Google Chrome profile. We got to figure all that out. We'll figure that out later, though. Are we ready to jump into some charts? I know people are probably
Yeah,
ready
we
to
can jump into
see
it.
what
We
we're
can jump
looking
into
at.
it. We can jump into it. Let's see. Session disconnected. What the hell, man? I didn't connect on anything else. Are you connected to
Ooh, that's the Pornhub. Hold on, let me take that down.
all right, let's see.
Absolutely no affiliation with any donkeys other than the lost donkeys. Hee haw.
Okay. So, I actually found the total global that is on trading view. So I'm going to save that for later so you can play around with that. And why is it doing this, dude? I haven't logged out of anything.
What you got going on?
Like I was just on this perfectly fine and it said I got logged out because there was another login. Maybe it was from my phone. Where the hell my phone is.
Oh, on Trading View?
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely not on my end. You guys got any other news for us in the chat? Shout it out, man. Let us know.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready. Let's dive in, man.
Yeah, Diogo. Yeah, man. A lot of cool stuff. All right. Can you see?
Yep, we're good. Let me.
All right,
I'm gonna maximize that.
All right. So we came up to 69.5, man. 69.5. I was out, you know, I called that 70,000 series. It was ballsy. I knew it was ballsy, but I just felt like we were gonna continue on this uptrend, man. Continue on the uptrend. And we got a 69.5, and now we're having our nice little pullback. As you can see on the Bitcoin price chart, we're starting to roll over. And Sierra, we've talked about this before. Remember during the bull market last time when we would have these little rollovers, and then the next thing you know, we would skyrocket up. Like these things aren't done, man. These things aren't done, especially during the bull markets. There, you know, you think that it's over, and then they just push right back up. But this is showing that, you know, the momentum is starting to slow down. When you see that price roll over like that, that means momentum is starting to shift. So we have fallen back down, and right now we're kind of hanging out at this previous swing low. So I'm looking at that, man. If we fall through this previous swing low on the lower time frames, then you know you could look to short probably down to this little white box area that I need to extend over. You can look to short down to that, but right now, our wick, man, we've so far this wick on the 4-hour, this wick is a little bit higher than this previous one. So that just shows that, you know, we haven't pushed down further. So this is actually a green candle. No, it's not. I thought I had Lux Algo on. Sorry. So yeah, anyway, the wick didn't push down as far as the previous one. So it is showing that we could start to be picking up back to the upside. But honestly, man, I do think that we continue falling down. And I think that we go down to 65 honestly. Like if we lose this box here, then I would look to 65, short down to 65, and you'll probably see it in something in the form of like a green candle push back up to the top of this order block, and then just fall straight back through it, which would put us around 65, unless something happens and something comes out and it's bullish news and we start pushing up, right? But that's what I'm kind of looking at. And again, we had this area right here, this previous resistance. I think if you go down to the 3-day, you can see it. To the 4-day or 3-day, you can see it. Daily, you can see it. But that's this area right here that's been acting as support since March, since back here. And I think we come back down and retest that, and that's going to be at 65,000. So we've pushed back up through it. We come back, do a bullish retest on it, and then we start to move back up. And that's kind of why I'm saying mainly 65,000. But like this is our previous high, right? We come up, previous high, drop down, make a new higher low, and then we push back through the previous swing high, and now we're coming down to retest it. So that is literally resistance flipping into support, and it's bullish, and I think we can continue to the upside. And again, the 69,000, the 70,000 thing didn't play off. I was $500 short on it, but I think that all-time highs still by the end of October. I'm still calling that, man. I'm still going to say that. And I do think that this is going to be a bullish retest, and we continue to the upside.
I like what you're doing there. Can you scrunch it back up? Can you? I know that's the official, not the official word. Can you? Yeah,
scrunch it.
Yeah, right there. That's good. So check this out, right? I still can't help but see this thing, right? We're in this downtrend for freaking 6 months. I call it a downtrend. It's not really a downtrend, but whatever. It's a consolidating downtrend. It's a consolidating downtrend, which is perfectly normal because we just had that huge run up before that, right? So we've been in this forever and we've been bored to death, right? We're finally getting this move. But if you see the W, I mean, you can see it right there. It's a W, right? Boom, 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 right. So what generally happens is when you're going down and sideways like that, and then you form that W, that is a famous Bitcoin pattern right there. And it only happens usually in the bull market, like only after the halving in a massive bull run, right? And that is a huge W. So my point is, what Wes is saying, we're not just going to go to 72. If we do this before October, you guys, we're going to $86,000. Like we're going to go flying. We're not just going to go up to 72 and chill at 72. When this breakout really happens, everyone's going to be like, we're rich again. It's going to be 80, Bitcoin 86,000. Everyone's going to be screaming for 100K. That's what's going to happen on this next breakout. Now, we don't know when. We don't have a crystal ball. Wes's best guess right now is saying before October. The only thing that I need to see for that to be 100% agreeing with what Wes is saying, I see it in the chart. That W, we're going sideways. We're no longer going down, right? So the trend, the reversal's already in. We just had that double bottom. We came up. Excuse me.
In a lower high,
it's
higher low.
It's higher lows, right? We're not quite at higher highs yet, but the reversal's in. The W pattern is official, and it doesn't lie. The W pattern always plays out, and it usually goes to the upside. So, do we have enough negative sentiment, or elections are coming up in 10 days? Is that going to trigger, like, if there's some kind of negative FUD, right? Let's say some weird event happens. I'm not going to say nothing, but the election's coming up, so you guys can read between the lines. Let's just say something goes crazy and the markets in general have a tumble or a rollover. That, in my opinion, is probably what it would have to happen in this point to go back down to that triple bottom, which I was calling for last week, which now looks like impossible. Like, I don't think we would go back to 54,000.
So we have double bottom here and a double bottom here. You're talking about
that's
a triple
the one.
bottom down here?
Okay. Yes, that's what I was calling for last week. If you remember, I said that it would not be out of the cards for that to happen. But holy shit, if that were to happen now, it would have to be some sort of black swan event to push you that low. In other words, my thesis has slightly changed from it, but if my total global market cap, and I'd like you to pull that up too, because you said you found that. If my total global looks like it's going to drop again, I will put that call back on the table. But for right now, I'm going to put that triple bottom call on hold because we've had so much in the last couple days, dude. I mean, we've had 2.5 trillion we hit. We've had nothing but bullish stuff come out. So, you know, when things are going that bullish, I'm not going to be bearish just to be bearish. So, my call for that triple bottom is going to be on pause. And I don't know, man, by the end of October, Wes, we get past that. Where are we at? We're on the 19th, bro. We're on the 20th right now. So we got about 10 days that we'd have to get past 72K. So your call is not impossible, but it's still a bold call, and I respect it. But yeah, dude, I'm thinking I'm almost like where you're at with this 62,000, like possibly rolling back down to 60, 62, 63. I mean, you said 65. I'm calling bearish case 63. But it just depends. Look at our RSI. Our RSI has still got a little bit of room to run. I mean, RSI could still go up even further.
Yeah, it could. I think it drops down. I think it drops back down to 50. And again, there's a few things I want to point out. You know, if we go sideways for a long time, the RSI will slowly drop. If we go down really fast, the RSI is going to drop really fast. So it really depends, man. Like if we go to 65, and the reason I'm saying 65 is just simply because that is the next level down.
The next,
you know what I mean? Like if we go to 65 and then we drop from 65, then I'm looking at the next level below 65. But right now, 65 is that next level. So that's why I'm looking at 65, and not only because it helped. This is our previous swing high in that area of support that we flipped into support. It's also this area that we had as resistance for so long, and it just happens to be right there in that white box that we've looked at. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean, if we drop through 65, then I would be looking at this order block here, which is also this white box.
That's
there,
down at 60,000,
which would be 60, 61. Remember, it took us. That's where we got that support at 61. It also acted as resistance here, right? So that's why I would be looking at 61. So I don't know, man. I think 65 holds up. If we fall through 65, then I would be looking to go through to 61 to 60 and then 58 from there.
So
but
if we
now, 65 is the target that I'm looking at.
If we don't bounce,
bounce soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we don't bounce at 66, then I'll be looking at some different targets below. But I think 66, 65. This is that white box. 65, 66. You guys, if you've been watching the channel, we've been talking about this level for a long time now. And if that's my target on this. I mean, that is a big bearish red candle here that just absolutely fell through that support. And the next level down is 65 to 66. And to be exact, is going to be where this red line is. Dude, look, this right here took 10 days right here. This move right here took 10 days. Yeah. So yeah, from 65 to 72. Yeah, Bitcoin can do that for sure.
So as we're streaming, we've just lost, and I'm not being negative, guys. I'm watching it. We've just lost another 15 billion like that. Okay. So total global is getting freaking drained, whether we want to like that or not. I'm just letting you know. Money that came in yesterday up to 2.5 is now down at 2.425, which is not the end of the world, but you're talking about $75 billion just got taken out of the market, right? For us only being at a $2 trillion market cap, 75 billion hurts going back out. 75 billion leaving the space, that does still hurt us because we're not Wall Street. We're still kind of small.
Of course. Of course.
But the good news is we still have a $25 billion cushion. And until that cushion gets broke, until that 25 billion disappear, and it could go in one day because it's quick. I mean, look how quick 75 billion went. 75 billion went already today. So another 25 billion, don't kid yourself, that could fly off the shelf too. So if that happens, if I see that 2.4 level get broke, in the short term, a short down to 65 I think would slice through 65. Actually, I don't think we're going to hold at 65. If we roll below 2.4 today, like in other words, if we drop 25 billion more dollars today, I think that's going to trigger some fear. And I don't see 65 level holding necessarily. Just on sentiment, I think people will freak out, and I think people will start going short. And I think you'll cut through 65 and maybe touch down around 63 or so before you have a nice bounce. But if that's the case, when would I want to open that short? In other words, like, do I wait for it to get as low as 65 before I should open my short? Or should you be looking at the short now and say, well, why the hell should I wait? Maybe I should get in the short now and try to catch it down to 65, right? Ride a bounce up and then just follow it down to maybe 64, 63. Like, in other words, if you're trading a short right now, or if you're thinking about opening a short, wouldn't it be better to open it now or no? What's your opinion on that? Because that's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could, but what I would like to see is if you drop it down to the 1 hour, let's say the 1 hour, right, and you're gonna get these waves, right? You got one here, drop down, got something that looks ugly as hell, but you got one here, a little pit stop, and you got one here. Honestly, man, I would look for this area consolidation that's probably around this area, the top of that white box, move it a little bit or whatever. And I would look for a move back up to it and then get rejected from it and then go short.
That. Okay, so what is that actual?
It's kind of like what you saw here or here. Like, you want to look for those moves back up and then short on the rejection.
Okay, so scratch Bitcoin for 1 second, because I saw something very interesting on Lark's channel. I was watching his video last night. The last time Bitcoin was at 69,000, Ethereum was at $4,200, right? So Ethereum, okay, well, Bitcoin's at 67,000, so $2,000 off, whatever. But Ethereum being at $2,600 versus 4,000, right? That's a big deal, dude. And I've been saying this for a while. They've been trying to drag people through the mud with Ethereum because I think BlackRock figured out what Ethereum is, and I think that they've been buying a lot more than they want you to know, and I think they're scooping the shit out of it. And I think Ethereum is the long to enter, actually. Like, instead of trying to short Bitcoin right now to make a couple of bucks, I think the real breadwinner is going to be timing the local bottom of Ethereum and going long, getting ready for a long on ETH. I think that's a better play than shorting Bitcoin right now. Would you agree with that? Just because of the price, you see what I'm saying? There's a price discrepancy. Bitcoin or Ethereum, I'm sorry. Ethereum is undervalued right now compared to Bitcoin even. It's way undervalued. Yeah. Like I said, if Bitcoin was at 69K and ETH was at 4,200 on the last time, why the hell is ETH at 2,600 now when Bitcoin's around that same price? Like, something's uneven there. There's an unevenness in the market. When there's an unevenness, that's when you go. That's when you buy.
Yeah. I said it before and I'll say it again. I think that the institutions are waiting for the staking to be implemented into these ETFs, dude, because that is easy money for them, dude. If they can stake Ethereum on the network and make 5% just for holding it, on the network and being a validator, like, that's big money for them. And I think that once the staking is allowed by the SEC or whatever, or whoever the hell they're going through, once that gets allowed, dude, and it gets approved, I think that that's when ETH really starts to take off. But the attention's on Bitcoin right now.
Mm-hmm. It certainly is.
For sure.
And that's why everyone's doing that Bitcoin dominance. I don't know if you saw that tweet I put out, but Max Kaiser, dude, I mean,
no, I mean, it does the same thing every time. Like,
well, I'm going to make a video on Bitcoin dominance, you guys. Like, there's this other guy I have on Twitter that follows.
Watch him.
That I follow him. I don't know if he follows me or not, but he's Isaiah or something. And he just calls everything a shit coin, right? Everything's a shit coin. Just anything in ETH is a shit coin. It's all worthless. I told you not to buy it and all this. And he made a tweet about it saying, oh, well, how's your stupid altcoins holding up now? And I made a comment back. I shared it. I was like, well, actually, my alts are up about 300% from the Bitcoin bottom of last time. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. These people that are that Bitcoin maxis, and you could be a Bitcoin maxi. I'm all about the tech of saying Bitcoin's the top dog because it is. But don't say there's not money to be made in freaking meme coins or in Ethereum, bro. Like if you say that, you're just arguing a stupid argument because you have nothing to stand on. Because people that are buying these shit coins and making money, are they risky? Yeah, they're risky as hell. But if you're making money off it, I got nothing but love for you. Have at it, bro. Like this, you want people, don't be hating on people making money. Like, I don't know. If you're gonna be a maxi, but don't try to like down other people like for what they're buying on Solana. If they're trading shit coins on Solana and they're making money, bro, and they're having fun doing it, leave them the hell alone. Like, and don't talk trash about their project just because you're like you think your product's superior. It's like other people don't need to fail for you to be successful, bro. And I think there's too much of that bickering going on in the space with the Bitcoin maxis. It's like they keep saying ETH is worthless, ETH's no good. And I disagree, man. I think Ethereum is going to shock everybody. And I've always been bullish on Ethereum ever since I found out what it was. And Ethereum is going to melt faces on this bull run, dude. Ethereum is going to be the one that everyone's going to be like, oh, shit. Why didn't we buy more of that? Like, that's going to be the theme, I think, of this bull run. Bitcoin's going to make money, but I think Ethereum's going to make millionaires. And I think that's the play, dude. And you said it too, Wes. I mean, you when the crypto light finally went off in your head, Wes, you were like, holy shit, Ethereum. I was like, I know, dude. You can't mess with it. Everything is Ethereum. Everything will bow down to Ethereum. I mean, Solana's good. Say Chain's okay. Aptos is all right. But at the end of the day, dude, ETH is, ETH is going to be the play, bro. So, don't get salty.
10 minutes, down. Dude. 10 minutes. And
can then you do total global?
I got a parent teacher conference I got to do today. I can do that. Let me do Lux Algo real quick. Just because there's a few things I'm seeing here. Mm-hmm. All right. So on Lux Algo for Bitcoin. Did you see last week, dude? I was doing the BLX for like 10 minutes. Dude, I was so mad.
It was on the wrong chart.
Mad. Same thing I was on the wrong chart, dude. I was looking at BLX, and then finally I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell? And then I realized what I did. But anyways, so Ethereum, the same thing, man. I still have this yellow line. This is still what is going to happen. I do think that we get up to that 73, start making new all-time highs within 10 days, the end of October. With like maybe a day or two buffer, right? All right. So one thing that I will note is we did get on the Lux Algo, the oscillator matrix here. We do have some bearish divergence here. Looks like it's hidden though. It's just coming straight across on the momentum oscillator there. It's coming straight across, and then you can see the prices going up here. So some hidden bullish or bearish divergence right there. And then we have our line set right there. We have not flipped into a sell. We're still under a buy. And a matter of fact, the trend catcher just turned green back here on this big green candle, and we hit take profit 1. So again, I think that with the bearish divergence, I do think that we come down, possibly retest 65 before heading back up. Getting past 70 and going into 72, that little, the $72,000 range. Lux Algo has 73.8 as that next target. We already hit target 1. 73.8 is going to be that second target on Lux, and everything all confluent. It's like everything has flipped bullish. We got our hold on, Sierra. Hold on. Let me let me make sure real quick. I just realized the autopilot's on. But I'm pretty sure I've already looked at this. What is it, 17? Let's see what it says. Yeah, everything's still flipped, man. We got our buy signal back here, right? We had our green candles. They turned green. They're still green. We had our smart trail that is blue. And then we have our trend catcher that is just now turned green on Monday. On Monday of last week. Yes. Monday of last week. MACD still bullish. Everything's looking good, man. Money flow still in the green, and it's actually curving up, dude, if you look at it. So it's actually curving up for Bitcoin. So everything is just like everything is coming together, man. Everything's coming together. Trend strength of 40%. That's really good, honestly. And yeah, that's kind of why I'm sticking to 70,000 plus being that next target.
I will say
It did
this
bring
is
that tick part. It did bring that target down to that second one. It brought it down to 70,431.
you did
Is
get
that order block right here?
while you were just analyzing, you did get a bounce, by the way, on total global. You just went from 2.25 to 432. So you just had another 12 billion come back in. So even though money left, you got new monies coming in. So that's a good thing. It's good to see that bounce on that. But yeah, dude, your price target's there for Lux Algo. It looks like your price target's there. It was on that last chart. It said 57,000 for the low side. Did I see that right? Or do I need my freaking glasses on?
No, that's probably a stop
On
loss.
the take profit on the bottom. Yeah, it was a take profit on a short.
If it's red, it was a stop loss.
Okay, stop loss, right?
Yeah, the stop losses, and
okay.
I can have these closer or further apart or wherever I like them. I have it set to where it just gives me the targets by itself. That seems to be the better, it does that the best if I just let it kind of go. But yeah, it gives you your stop losses, which is going to be that swing low here, and then this other little swing low right there. So yeah, pretty much what it's saying is even if it came back all the way down here to this swing low to where I have that 2, the extreme of that 2 right there, it's saying that don't let yourself get tricked out of that trade. Wait till it breaks below that and goes down below that. That's the way that I kind of interpret that.
Yeah, it gives you a
because
buffer.
too many people will put their stop loss at these points here. You got to have a buffer, man, because if you get stopped out of that trade, because that's what they'll do. They'll wick down and then go up. So like you don't want to get you don't want to set your stop loss too low, or you'll get stopped out of the trade and then you'll miss out on a nice opportunity. But yeah, that's just a stop loss, a recommended stop loss.
I can't help but see that $61,000 level still, because if you draw a line across there, just simple TA, if you drew a line across that $61,000 level and look how many touches you got, I mean,
yeah, right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, remember because you remember when this flipped into, this was resistance, and then finally it flipped into support right there. And that's what we were talking about. And that's why I said, I don't think we're going below that. We're not going below it. We might,
we ain't going below that
wick
unless
below it,
crazy.
but we didn't go below it.
But you're saying you're watching 65K. You're not gonna say we're going to 61K until we break through 65. And I actually really like that. I can agree with that because of so much bullishness. And like I said, you guys, we're at 2.432. So we lost 75 billion, then we just gained another 10 billion in 5 minutes. While Wes was talking, we just had another 10 billion roll in. Yeah. So here's the deal. Like I said, dude, we're good. We're looking strong. I don't think there's any reason to be bearish. Like your price target of 72K, Wes, before October is still on the table for me as well. Like I say, yeah, dude, with the last 2 days, the way the market's been acting, the market's been acting like a teenager who just got their freaking keys to the car, right? And their driver's license. Like, it's like, all right, I'm leaving. Like the market's like deciding it's ready to roll. It's had enough of this shit. So, all bullish things, man. We'll keep you guys updated throughout the day. If anything changes, look for our Twitter pages, look for the Crypto Remora, look for Crypto MacGyver and Sierra Crypto. Make sure you keep an eye on our Twitter pages for that. Follow us on there because we give you little short updates. If Wes sees something on the trade and change, he'll post a tweet. If I see something on Total Global, I'll put it up, and I'm constantly just putting up the levels for you guys. So make sure you follow us if you're not following us on Twitter.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to do that more often, man. And the Discord too, man. We finally got that thing live. I haven't really started inviting people, but go check out our website, thecryptoremora.com.
Yes, and we have a Discord alpha chat too.
Yeah, wink,
Discord,
wink.
Alpha
So
Chat,
yeah,
and
go
all
check out the
kind of
website.
stuff.
Kinds of stuff. It's not crazy active right now, but we're getting there, man. We're bringing people in, and we're getting some feedback, and it's gonna be yeah. The more we grow, the more the Discord's gonna grow, the more alpha callers we'll have in there, and a lot of cool stuff coming, man. A lot of cool stuff.
Let's
But
go, dude.
I
Let's
gotta
get
run,
about.
Siri. Are you gonna stay on?
I might stay on
gonna-
for a few minutes. I might look at some DeFi plays, maybe some stuff on Solana real quick, and then I'll get off.
So I was looking at the we haven't gotten any data from the ETFs for today, but the past like freaking since 10-11, dude, it's been green. All green, man. All green. So, you know, they're still interested, man. Don't let them trick you, dude. These little pullbacks like that, these are healthy, man. These are healthy pullbacks and they're time for buying. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. All right, guys. Yeah, like Siri said, man, go follow us. Siri, I'll see you later, man.
All right, man. Like I said, give us updates, Wes. If you see anything else change in the charts, please post it on Twitter so we can look at it. And call me or text me if you see something open up on a trade for real.
All right. We'll do, man.
All right, brother.
All right. Later, bro.
All right, guys. So I'm going to share my other screen here. If you guys got any requests of tokens you want to look at, let me know. Let me bring this down a little bit. All right. So we'll do this here. Share screen. All right, boom. I don't know why this isn't letting me move it. All right, let's do this. Let's go over here to Dex Screener. If you guys do have anything you want to look at, let me know, please. For right now, I'm going to look at some Arbitrum stuff. So what is the thing to buy right now? If you're sitting on the sidelines and you don't know what to buy right now, or if you're thinking about what to buy, actually, CoinGecko might be better to look at that. So check this out. I hate being on the right hand side, you guys. I'm gonna just disappear me for a minute because I can't stand that. It's backwards. That's not my side. All right, so check this out. We're looking at total global 2.444, which is showing different than what I have on my phone. I have 2.432. But either way, that's holding up. I mean, like even in the beginning of the episode, I was complaining because it was dropping so bad, but it looks like it's getting a bounce right there. So that's really good. We're holding money in the space. And we're close to 2.5. So we're still looking good there. This could just be a straight up correction. Now, Solana's at 165. Like, all right, if you were deciding what you want to scoop today, look for red because red means it's a better buy than the green, obviously. You look at the 24-hour number right here, and you can see, you know, Solana's up 3.2%. It's at 165. Solana's still a good buy. Anything under $200 is a good buy. And normally I would scoop some of that today, but because it's having a slighter greener day, I would actually look closer to Ethereum. Even Bitcoin's pretty good at 67 actually, but getting some Ethereum would be the way to go, I think, right now. Scooping a little ETH because it's already still undervalued is the way to go because you can use your ETH, right? Use your ETH to scoop these other alts and transfer to Arbitrum. You know, scoop your ETH and send it over to Arbitrum. Or you can buy some stuff on chain on ETH and it'll be fairly on good price. I might be getting back into Boop. I don't know. I know we had this discussion last week. I got a little upset about the logo, but I guess it's starting to grow on me. And they're getting so much recognition with the ARB team. I can't deny that. And Steve Goldfelder are mentioning them and stuff. So I can't fight the big dogs. You know, if the big dogs are happy with Boop, I'm going to have to be happy with it, and I'm going to have to scoop some. Kind of did call this. You could see this little blue lines I had up here. So I'd like to see it come back down around here, and I'll enter some. So 3 zeros, 1. Yeah, let me blow that up a little bit, guys. Hold on a sec. All right. So a little bit of a pullback, bouncing slightly off of this resistance. Let me put a trend line there so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So he's getting somewhat of a bounce right here. And that's the same level where it is right now, pretty much. So the next level below that would be right around here. You know, if it did fall that low. So anywhere from here down to here might be my only entry left. Of course, you know, you could go sideways and come as low as here. You know, if you took top to bottom right from here to here and did this is 5-minute TA, guys. This is without fib levels and RSI, MACD, and all that shit. This is my 5-minute TA. If you take the bottom and the top right here, go about halfway. Generally speaking, that's where you're going to correct, which is also fairly close to the 0.6118 level. If you want to open your fibs, you can. You don't have to. I'm a firm believer in you do not have to use all that shit for TA, but that's just me. But it does help. I'm not knocking it. It's good to use all that stuff. But check this out. Bottom to top, right? Halfway line. Boom. Right here. So your halfway line would be right about there. So anything in here, anything in this range right here, like let's say you break another bullish pattern would be to consolidate into another falling wedge, which would be great, like I said. So anywhere, I'm not going to buy Boop right here. I'm going to let it cool off a little more, right? Hopefully it'll come down around here. So this is going to be my entry right about here, where I'm drawing this circle, this sloppy circle. And I could actually put one of these. Where the hell is it? Where in the hell is it? Boy, this thing is trading view is acting really laggy right now, guys. Okay, so I'm not going to draw that. Tree level, if you're interested, is around 3 or 4 zeros, 9 cents. It's potential that it drops down there. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting back into Boop. So I will look at that. Let him cook is cooling off. It was up 12%, it's up 9%, but still in the green. So that's good. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm looking on Deck Screener. I'm looking over here at the 24 hours, and I'm looking at the percentage. Who has the biggest percentage down? So it's like if you're going shopping for clothes, you're going shopping for whatever you're going shopping for, you look for what's on sale. It's no different with crypto or stocks, right? You don't want to buy stuff that is overpriced and everyone wants it. You want to buy stuff that you like that's on sale. So what's on sale over here? The most, Boop is down a fair bit, 13%. Camelot tokens down 12%, which is pretty good. And GMX is at $23. Those are your biggest losers right now. DMT, even though it's up 6%, still at $61 is still a fire sale for DMT. But overall, I do kind of want to look at ApeCoin. Let me see if ApeCoin comes up on here. Coin. What the hell? Did you see that? It just disappeared. All right, ApeCoin, wrapped ETH. I want ApeCoin on Arbitrum is what I want. Okay. So let's add this. We're going to add this to our Arbitrum. I believe this is the correct ticker. All right, so we just added it. So I'm gonna do a security check to make sure I have the right coin. So now that I added it to my list, Ape Coin right here on Camelot, which I'm fairly sure if you see the sword and you see the logo, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be safe. But I'm gonna click on it anyway. And so this is the contract address up here. So if I want to copy paste that, that's one way to cross check the coin. Is to, let me do this. Sorry, you guys, I'm working on my monitor situation too. I'm gonna get that fixed by next week. So this right here, where the hell is it? Usually they put it up there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Look at that. Okay, so that's what it did on launch. Yeah, this is the right chart. Okay, so check this out. Look at this pump, man. Nice little pump. Over 1 million in volume yesterday. Where's it at now? 1.52 billion. Jesus. So 100% move on launch. Not bad. Copy. The Camelot, guys. In the meantime, I'm going to pull my screen up. I'm going to jump over to Camelot and show you guys how to do this, actually. Let me log into my wallet real quick. If you guys have any other coins you want me to look at in chat, feel free to list them there. Burner. All right, let me go back to sharing the screen. Okay. Sorry. All right, so let's see if this loads fairly quickly. Sometimes it takes a minute. So going over to app.camelot.exchange. And we're going to check it out, man. Let's check it out. Check out ApeCoin. So it did $1 million in trading volume. It's over $1 billion market cap right now. Damn, that was quick. That was quick, dude. One day it launches over $1 billion market cap already. Goes to show you, man, how fast things move in crypto. Okay, so we're connected. I believe I copied the wallet address from the other screen on Dex Screener, you guys. But if not, I'm going to do it again just to show you. So I like to teach on the channel just as much as I like to stream and stuff. I like to teach new beginners that are in crypto how to do this stuff because this is crucial. I mean, if you don't know how to do this stuff, you're not really going to make the big gains. Just buying Dogecoin on crypto.com and buying your meme coins. You guys are buying coins that we've already bought on DeFi. So if you're going on to Robinhood, you're going on to crypto.com and you're buying these coins, it's good because you sell them and you make money, but you're buying coins that other people that have already bought them on Arbitrum or on Ethereum already have huge bags of these coins, right? And then the coin gets listed on Robinhood or crypto.com. And when it gets listed, all the other people buy it there because they're too lazy to learn how to do this part of it. Don't be lazy, because if you learn how to do this part of it, you're buying your bags, right? And then when the coin gets listed on the exchange, you already got a fat bag of them and you're just waiting for retail to buy. And then when retail starts buying, it goes way up and then you're selling your bags to them. And that's what you want to do. You want to be ahead of the game. So don't be lazy. Learn how to do this. This is the money maker. This is where you're going to make your real gains, is taking these extra steps, learning how to do this. And it's just a couple of websites that you need to know how to use. I am an Arbitrum maxi when it comes to DeFi. I love my Arbitrum, and this is why I'm going to show you. But so let's go to our tab over here on Dex Screener. You can see I got all my tabs labeled. That's the manage tab. If you want to add it, it's very easy. I showed you that in the last week's episode. You just create a list, you know, you want to call it Nick Chain, whatever you want to call it. Create list, boom, and it'll add it right there. Then you got edit buttons or delete. You can delete chains. I'm not going to do that, but you can delete stuff and you can edit what it is, how many pairs are in each section. So I've got my Arbitrum tab right here. We're going to click on that. Remember, we just added Ape Chain. Okay, we added it, so it's showing up here. But I want to, let's say I want to double check it. I want to make sure this coin is the right coin and it's showing up on Camelot. There's several ways to do that. Another way is to go on X, right? Let me bring this tab over here. So another way to cross-reference this, right? Or it's actually a really safe way, is to go over here and we'll type in Ape Chain. You want to find the legit Twitter. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go on Arbitrum. Because I know Arbitrum is going to post the safe links. You know, you go to the most trusted website that you have is what you want to do. Because there's so many scammers, dude. You got to be careful. Okay, I'm not really sure why this isn't showing up. It's acting a little crazy. There's Arbitrum. We'll click on that because that was a boop post. So we know this is Arbitrum. It's verified. So we're going to scroll down, and I'm sure they made a post about it recently. So we're scrolling down to see their official post about Ape Chain. Latest alpha on Arbitrum. This is what they were talking about there. I still need to get into Ape Trade. So it looks like it right here, Ape Coin. Okay, you see this? This is official Arbitrum. I found official Ape Chain, Ape Coin, which we need to go ahead and follow on Crypto Remora. Crypto Remora is following them now. Okay, so this is the official one. We know that's the Bored Ape Yacht Club. We know that's their logo. It's verified, so we're safe there. Chances are this link's going to be safe because you're all verified here and you're verified here. So I'm going to trust that, and I'm going to click Ape Coin, and it's going to take me to it, right? So then the next step, usually they'll pin the tweet and they'll put the contract address of the token or whatever. But here they've got an actual website. So we're going to click the website so that now we know we're going to a safe link. We went, right? We verified the Twitter. Now we're verifying the website. And we have a little buy sell token right here. We're going to click on that because most likely that'll bring up the token. Okay, this will send you to all these centralized exchanges. This is what I was talking about to buy the coin. There's DeFi right here. I wonder if they already listed all these. Good Lord, they already listed this. Okay, so that's fine. So this is not one of those cases where you can get it on DeFi first. It looks like they did a launch on everything all at once on this one. But you get my point. This is how you be safe to find your token addresses. So we'll hit Uniswap. And this is the DeFi way to buy it, which is still cheaper than buying it on regular exchanges. Right there. So now you see how it added the coin? Bam. That was a couple of steps, but in a bull run, when shit's going crazy, you want to make sure you take your time and do this correctly, right? Do this the right way because now you know that's the right one. I really wish they just put the token address here so you could copy paste it yourself, but they kind of want you to use the website. It looks like for this, so that's fine. They're trying to make it a little more Web 2 friendly, which is good. That's not a bad thing. But that's how we verify that. So we know what the logo looks like. We're going to copy the token address here. Hit copy. It's going to copy it to our clipboard. We're going to go back to Camelot. If we were making a swap for ETH, we would go here and we right click on this bar and we hit paste. And look at that. Ape coin comes right up with the correct logo, right? Not going to get much because I want to wait for it to come down actually a little bit. That's a good number, 529. That was my grandfather's lucky number. So we'll hit swap right there. We're swapping ETH for Ape coin. We're hitting swap, and it's that simple. Okay, the other steps, all that other steps I just ran you through, that was boring and shit. Those were safety steps. Those were security steps to make sure you're getting the right coin, to make sure you got the right logo. You're not getting the wrong stuff from sites you trust, from people you trust on Twitter already that you know are the right ones. Just good habits to keep in general. In crypto, you have to, because you don't want your wallet getting drained. So we're going to confirm right there. And, I know this looks a little intimidating when you're new, because you're like, what the hell is a contract? What is the contract address? What chain is my own? What network? I know it gets a little crazy, but I'm telling you, it's worth it to learn these extra steps. If you guys have questions, let me know. I will answer them. So that's good right there. You've got other chains up here for Camelot too. I think we're going to hop over to, you can actually hop over to Ape Chain and see what kind of pools they got. This is kind of cool. Because this is a new chain, you guys. So the market makers, they're looking for market makers, right? See, when you see these warnings, I'm actually going to cancel that, even though I trust it, because Camelot's not going to list here. They're not going to list bad stuff here. It's just MetaMask giving me the warning. But if you see warnings and stuff, it's never a bad idea to hit cancel and stuff. Figure out why you're canceling. I'm not going to not trust this, because I do trust Camelot. So I'm not going to let that warning scare me away. But before we go to Ape Chain, just because I do want to see what kind of pools they have, we're going to look at Sanko real quick, see if our pools are still active over there. So going back to Sanko chain. And when you're first into crypto, it's confusing with the networks because you got Ethereum in your wallet, but it's not in your wallet if it's on a different network. To me, that was the hardest, most confusing thing. I did not understand what that meant. I figured if you have a regular wallet, and you have cash inside your wallet, no matter where you go, as long as you have your wallet, your cash is there, right? Well, it doesn't work like that in crypto, because if you have cash in your wallet, but it's on a different network, it won't show up in your wallet. And I was like, huh? What? It did. My brain didn't understand that the money is not in the wallet, it's on the network in the wallet. That's kind of a brain cluster there. But in other words, you can have Ethereum in your wallet on Ethereum network. But then when you click and you connect your wallet to Arbitrum network, that Ethereum is not in your wallet while you're connected to that network, right? I know it's simple, but to me, I couldn't wrap my head around that in the beginning. I was like, I don't understand this. Why doesn't it just show up in my wallet and tell me? Uniswap and MetaMask kind of work together, and they will show you what's in your wallet across all networks. But most chains will not do that. If they'll see what you have in your wallet while you're connected to the network, and it'll base it off of what you have on that network. Like Sanko, I don't have much on Sanko, right? I don't have much ETH. Like if I were to swap ETH or wrapped ETH, I'm sorry, I don't have any wrapped ETH on Sanko. So, and likewise, I don't have any of this other stuff. Now, I do have the coins that are on Sanko's network, like DMT, Gold, Stanko, and Smoke. But that's because this is a different network. I transferred DMT over to this network. So it's showing in my wallet now because I'm connected to that network. I know. That's the confusing thing, but it's all good. You guys bear with me. So we're going to look at some of our pools. Liquidity pools are just basically you're supplying both sides of a pair. They call it a pair because it's, two coins. One is USDC, one is DMT. DMT is Dream Machine token. It's what powers the Senko blockchain, which is like kind of like a decentralized YouTube, which is really badass. It's really cool, really fun to use. And USDC, which is just straight stable coin, which is just a dollar coin. $1 equals 1 USDC. And it'll never change. It's always worth $1. So what DMT and USDC as a pool is, you're taking $1 of USD and you're taking $1 worth of DMT, and they have to be exactly even. You could put $1, you could put $10 million. It doesn't matter, just as long as both sides are even. So let's say you have $10. You got to put in $5 USDC and $5 of DMT. So you're supplying equal sides to the pair, and then you put it into what's called a pool. They call it a pool because a lot of people pull together their money and they throw it in a big, think of it like a swimming pool, an empty swimming pool full of money. People are just throwing it in. Now, because you're doing that, because you are supplying $1 of USDC and $1 of DMT, and you're the one putting your money there so that other people can come in and swap for what they want. So in other words, if other people want to come in and say swap USDC for DMT, you're the one providing the liquidity so that you get paid out for that. That's what they pay you for. So if you're supplying it in the pool, the market makers are giving you a percentage on every trade that happens. So that's how you're earning the yield. So the trade here, if you were in this pool for the last 7 days, 26.87%, which is not bad. This one right here is 210%. I was trading this one forever. Gold DMT, that one did fairly good. I don't know. Maybe it closed out these positions. It was having a hard time loading. Actually, I may have closed them out. Yeah, I may have closed them out because I'm sitting in DMT. But anyway, this is the tabs where you guys would add it. You pick each side of the pair, and then you add it to the pool. So let's look at some of these pools again. All right, so total value locked is the number you want to watch for that. The lower the number of this, the scarier it is, because that means one person just put Stanko and DMT. There's $95 worth. That could get rugged very easily. So that's a scary, scary number, right? You don't want to do low stuff. But then if you go too high, is very safe. This pool is very safe because there's $214,000 in it. It's going to be a lot harder for that pool to just empty right away. But you notice your APR drops. Whereas if you go down here, there's only $4,000 in this. But look at the yield they're offering, 194%. So you have to risk reward ratio that too. There is nothing free in crypto. You have to watch everything you do. You have to be careful. But I don't think I'm going to get in this pool again. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm just going to hold my DMT for now and leave the pool alone. Let's jump back over. Let's switch over to Ape Chain. So now we're connecting to Ape Chain, right? Where I should have nothing on the chain. It's saying allow it to add a network. I don't really like these warnings here. So I'm going to click this anyway. It's going to open up a support, and you can read through all this. It says MetaMask does not verify custom networks, and even if MetaMask validation checks out, the network could be malicious or misrepresented by the website. But like I said, I trust what you call it, Camelot. So I'm not that worried about this. I'm already connected here. So boom, we're connected. Let me close this out. So this is interesting, you guys. Check this shit out. Oh my god. Okay, so you got $9 million, but you're still getting 2,400% on Ape and USD. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, so what you would have to do, I'm assuming you'd have to transfer some of this over. Before you can begin doing this, you'd have to transfer some Ape coin over here. Or maybe if you get it on Arbitrum, then you connect. It's actually a good thing to find out. ApeChain.com. So they're trying to go. Wait a minute. Wow, Camelot's listed right there. That's pretty badass. But this looks like a different website, don't it? This looks like a different website. So we want to follow the rules again. We want to be safe. So we're going to go back to Twitter, do the boring security steps. Because it's safer to do that anyway. If it's ApeCoin, boom. ApeCoin.com. So we know that that's the right one, right? For the love of God, ApeCoin. Official bridge is apechain.com portal. So it looks like this is the bridge, you guys. Bridge is how you're going to send stuff over to there. So let's hit that. apechain.com/portal. Yeah, it looks like you can bridge. Oh, shit. From ETH to there. I wonder if you can. Oh, yeah. So you can go on Arbitrum and you can bridge from Arbitrum to. So that's pretty cool, man. Apechain.com. All right, let me do this. Let me do this over here. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Apechain.com/portal. Apechain. All right, here we go. So we're going to open up apechain.com/portal. And we can see this is our bridge. And we're getting a warning again for MetaMask. MetaMask, I think, it's just MetaMask is being extra careful and saying, look, are you sure you know who this is? Are you sure? And that's why we did the extra steps. That's why we went on Twitter. That's why we double check the verified things on Twitter, because we know we're on the right website. These are habits you need to definitely. Let me turn that fan away from me real quick, guys. All right. Come on. Internet signal acting stupid. Give it a second, guys. Hold on. Come on, you bastard. Okay, saying switch network to Ethereum. I don't want to do that. I want to bridge from Arbitrum, right? Some ApeCoin. So we got ApeCoin on Arbitrum, right? We just swapped it. We got 3.47. I don't know if that's going to be enough to do it. Probably not, but we're going to try it anyway. But we're going to send that over to. So see, this is what I was talking about. The money is confusing on which network. Remember, we bought on Camelot, this website here, app.camelot.exchange. We swapped out. We were connected to the Arbitrum network up here, right? And we swapped out, excuse me, some Ethereum ApeCoin. Remember? I'm going to show you. We connected to Arbitrum and did that. Just to refresh, to show you the steps again, because I know this shit's a little confusing. But I promise it gets easier. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. It gets easier. It's not that big a deal. Biggest pain in the ass right now is my internet connection is acting stupid. So I apologize for that. But that's why it's dragging. That's why it's going slow here. Actually minimize that, see if that helps. Okay, so yeah, this is where we did it, guys. Remember, we swapped right from Camelot. We swapped our ETH out for ApeCoin, and we have it right there. It's still showing right there. So what we could do, you know what? I'm just going to scoop a little more. 0.002. Let's do 0.002. We're swapping Ethereum. That's on our Arbitrum network, okay? So we have some ETH already on Arbitrum. That's why I'm doing this. It's already there. So I'm going to swap ETH for this new ApeCoin, swapping it. Boom, it's confirming. So what happens now is now I've got Arbitrum, I've got Ethereum on Arbitrum, and I've got ApeCoin on Arbitrum network. Okay, it's on this network. Think of it as being, it's in your wallet, but it's not in your wallet. It's only in your wallet when your wallet's connected to that network. So because I'm connected to Arbitrum right now, I just swapped, and now I should have a total of like 6 ApeCoin. Yeah, 6.9. You see this balance down here? Camelot is awesome. Shows you what you have right there on the swapper. And if you wanted to reverse the swap, if I wanted to swap back, I'd hit that button, and I'd swap my 7 ApeCoins back into Ethereum on Arbitrum. That's not what we want to do. What we want to do is we want to go over to the freaking Ape chain, because the Ape chain is paying 2,000% right now, right? You remember? So I'm asking, right? You remember? Like, you guys can answer me. But what we want to do is we want to get the ApeCoin over to the Ape chain. So this is what we're doing right now. This is what they call a bridge. Okay, this is next level degen stuff. If you guys are still with me and you're learning this, a lot of you people that are watching us already know how to do this shit. You're like, shut up, Nick. This is boring. But this isn't for you. This is for the noobs that need to see it. Even if it's just one of you out there paying attention, pay attention. So we're going from Arbitrum to ApeChain right here. This is the bridge. It shows that we have ApeCoin right here, right? This is the right coin. It's going to ask you what network. This is going to be which tokens, right? And it's showing you what you have in your wallet already. So we're just going to double check it. We know we have a balance of around 7 ApeCoins, so that's what it's showing. Yep. We double check it's on Arbitrum. Yep. Where are we sending it to? We're sending it to ApeChain. See the ape? Now, we could send it to ApeChain, Ethereum, or Arbitrum, but, we're already sending it. You don't want to send it from Arbitrum to Arbitrum. I don't even think it would let you do that. But anyway, it's saying switch network to Arbitrum 1. So we're going to hit that, because what it's saying there, there's a glitch on the app. It's saying, wait a minute, I'm confused. Your wallet's connected to ApeChain. So we have to connect the wallet back to Arbitrum. I know this is a little crazy, but bear with me. The reason we need to be on Arbitrum is because we're sending it from Arbitrum over to ApeChain. And this is where I got confused in the beginning. This was a huge problem for me because I did not understand why my money wasn't in my wallet. Why is it on this network? You know, why it should be just in your wallet no matter what network you go to, but it doesn't work like that. It works on once you send it to a network, that money only exists on that network. Okay. So that's why you have to learn this. And hopefully I'm helping you guys with this. Okay. So we're going to send it from Arbitrum. And we're going to refresh this because it's acting a little radical. Okay. No, we want to send from Arbitrum. Excuse me. Okay. So this is what we want. We're connected to Arbitrum. We're going to hit max. And see that? It's going to send 6.9 ape tokens to the ape chain. I'm just going really slow to double check everything so you guys really understand what I'm doing. So we're going to send, now that we swapped it on Camelot, we had it in our wallet. Now we're going to send it over the bridge. So it says bridge right here. That's your next step. But we're just double checking. Yep, we're going to send all our ape coin over there. And we got it right here. It's going to the ape chain. Boom. We're going to hit bridge. Now it's going to say waiting for signature. That's basically going to open my MetaMask again. It's going to ask me for permission to say, hey, are you sure you want to do this? Is this really what you want to do? And this is what we want to do. So we're going to hit yes or confirm. Come on. Freaking slow ass thing. Okay, this is a pain in the ass on MetaMask too. Custom spending cap. Just saying, are you sure you want to send all of it? Yes, I want to send all of it. I got to confirm that first. I'm hitting approve. That's all that's asking, is making sure I'm sending the right amount first. Now it's going to say, it's going to do another signature now to send it, right? And the way I have my MetaMask set up, kind of more manual to where I can decide. Wait, what the hell? I don't think I already hit one. I'm not sure what that is. That could have just been a glitch. But I'm going to click this little pencil here. So it shows me my price. So it'll cost a penny no matter what. This will cost 2 pennies. I'm going to hit aggressive. So it'll cost a whole whopping 2 cents to send it and hit confirm. This is why I like Arbitrum. This is why you need to use Arbitrum, because if you try to do this on Ethereum, the amount of coin you're going to spend is ridiculous. So we're bridging right now. It's sending it from Arbitrum to ApeChain. Boom. And you can view the transaction on the blockchain right here by clicking this. I think it'll open up Arbitrum's descent scan. Actually, this is a different one. Okay, source transaction, Arbitrum. So this is where everyone can see. Excuse me. This is where everyone can see on the blockchain that you send it from one chain to the other. This is the transparent part. See, it says finalizing, so it's actually bridging it right now. So I'm going to go get my coffee real quick. All right. So in the time I went to get coffee, looks like it finished bridging. So that's a good thing, right? That's what we want to see. Are you guys with me out there in the chat still? All right. So we just bridged. So now what we can do, believe we can close this window. We don't need that window anymore. We're back on Camelot. But now we could say, well, where's my ape coin, right? Because I don't see any in here. Where's my ape coin? I don't see it, right? You start flipping out. Where is it? I just sent it. Like, what the hell? Where is it? We'll look up here. We're connected to Arbitrum. So it's not going to show up because it's not on that network, right? We just sent it. So this is where you got to switch networks and you go, oh, okay, ape chain. Switch to the network. Once you switch networks, you're going to confirm in your wallet again. And you guys, there is better wallets to use. I encourage you to learn on something different. MetaMask is kind of a dinosaur. I just use it just because I'm used to it, but I really should switch over to a different wallet. But whatever. Okay, now you can see, look, now that we're connected, our wallet is connected. It's the same wallet we used on Arbitrum, but we're on Ape Chain now. So because we're on Ape Chain, I'll hit the reverse button and puts the Ape coin up top. Look at there. We have our 6.93 Ape coin, which is showing up. So now we can do some shit on Ape Chain. So what we were looking at these pools and we say, oh my God, look at this. What is this? I want some of that sweet yield right there. Holy crap. Maybe some of that. That's even better. Ape ETH, Ape USD. Now, I'm not sure if we can swap that here. Ape ETH, Ape USD. Okay, so this is where you need some math. Ape ETH and Ape USD. That's the big one they want. That's what's paying out the most, right? So let's say we want to get in that pool. Well, now we got to do some math, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. We can figure this out, right? Remember what I said about half and half with the pairs? Okay, so all in all, we know we got about $10 worth of value of Ape coin. So that gives us $5 and $5, right? So what we kind of want to do is figure out close to $5 of this. Because remember, you have to do equal sides on the pair, otherwise it won't let you enter the pool. So I know that we have say when I hit the Ape coin's worth about $10 USDC. Ape USD, I'm assuming is the US dollar coin for the Ape chain, which is always $1. So what I need to do now is I need to have $10 of Ape USD. I'm sorry, $5 of Ape USD and $5 of Ape ETH, right? Why do I need these two? Because in the pool, remember, if we want to get in this pool, we want to earn that yield, you got to have Ape ETH and Ape USD. Right now, all we have is Ape coin, right? But we don't want Ape coin. We want Ape ETH and Ape USD. So we're going to switch this and we're going to say, okay, I want some of that Ape USD. Well, how much do you want? Well, if we got $10, we want 5 and 5, but then that leaves us no Ape coin in our bags for gas fees. I'm assuming you have to use the Ape coin for gas. So we're going to say, out of the $10 we have, we're going to say, let's use $8. Okay, and we'll do $4 and $4. So you need $4 of Ape USD and you need $4 of Ape ETH. Now you have two sides equal the pair. That leaves us $2 worth of Ape coin in our wallet for gas, which probably won't even cost that, but let's just leave that to be safe. And we'll have $4 of Ape USD, $4 of Ape ETH. So how do we figure that out? All right, well, we know we want to swap our Ape coin for Ape USD, but we only want to get like $4 worth of Ape USDC. So down here, instead of trying to figure the number out of Ape first, we already figured out we know we only want $4 worth of this. So down here, if I type 4, it won't let me. So that kind of sucks. Let's hit the reverse button, see if it'll let us do it that way. We'll type 4. And it'll say insufficient balance, but then we figured out now it tells you, right? If you swap 2.56 Ape coin, that'll give you close to $4 worth of Ape. So this is the number we want, 2.56, blah, 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 blah. So we'll just keep it at 2.5. So we know it did the math for us. It's just not going to let you do the swap because I don't have any Ape USD yet. I have ApeCoin. But now that we know we need to swap 2.5 of this to get $4 worth, that's what we want. So that's our number. So we're going to type in 2.5, and boom, that's going to give us 382 of Ape USD. We're going to hit swap. So now we're turning our Ape coin into Ape USD. That's only one half of the pair, though, guys. Remember, we need Ape USDC and ETH. So this is one transaction we're doing. Confirm. It's costing a penny to do this, by the way. Okay, so now we swapped out our Ape coin for Ape USDC, which is a stable coin. And add Ape USD to wallet. I'm just hitting that so MetaMask knows what coin it is. Camelot added that feature, which is an awesome feature. We'll hit add token. So now we could see it in our wallet. That's all that was. Okay, so now we're good there, right? But we're not done because now we only have one side. We need Ape ETH now. So we're going to select Ape ETH, right? Boom. So now what do we need? Well, we need $4 equivalent, right? So this is where it gets a little tricky. So if I want to find out what's $4 equivalent, I want to just click on Ape USD. To do the math for me. So if I want, or let's just do this equal amount because it'd be $3.78. That's pretty much what we want. So let's do that. And then it'll tell me my number of Ape ETH that I want right here. And we're going to go just a little over because we have 379. So we want to get as close to 379 as we can on that. So this is our number. I'm not approving this because I don't want to swap my USD for this. I want to swap the rest of my Ape coin for this because we need the USD to be around $4 and the Ape ETH to be around $4. So it's at 379. So this is the number right here, 0.0014. Okay. So we're going to change back to Ape coin. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm very confused myself. This is $5 worth of Ape coin for Ape ETH. What do we have in our wallet now? We have Ape USD. We have 378. Okay, so we need $3.78 worth of Ape ETH, which that would give us too much. So we're not going to swipe that much. We're going to do 2.5 of Ape coin. Looks like Ape coin is similar to the other one. But anyway, we're swapping 2.5 Ape, and that's going to give us roughly $3.80 worth of Ape ETH, which is close enough to the pair, right? We have 379 of Ape USD. Remember? Ape USD, we have $3.78. So once we make this swap, we're going to have $3.80 of Ape ETH. That's good. We're close enough, so we're going to hit swap. And I'll still have some Ape coin in my wallet, okay? But remember, Ape coin doesn't give us what we want. We want that sweet yield. We don't get that yield with the Ape coin. We're getting that yield with Ape ETH and Ape USD. So we're swiping. We got close to $3.80 of each coin. We're hitting confirm. Wait a second. Just hit confirm. All right, now that we got both, this freaking Wi-Fi is pissing me off, guys. I'm sorry about this. It's acting really stupid right now. Okay, so now that we did that, now we can finally go over to this pool and get in. So we clicked on the pool. We're going to hit create position. And now we're going to go. See, it's going to show up here. We've got Ape USD and we got Ape ETH. It's already showing up in the balance. See where it says balance right here? We already did the work. So now we just hit add. We hit max and it's going to say insufficient balance. Okay, because that's why. Because I have 1 penny more up here. They're not even. So what I want to do is click on the one that has the higher value first, and then it'll adjust to the other one. So if it says insufficient balance, don't freak out. We have enough. We have 379 of this and we have 421 of this. So what we got to do is hit max on the one that's higher. And it'll kind of adjust it for us. It's acting a little stupid right now, the way it's doing it. Okay, common. Let's do wide, full range. Yeah, see, if it says insufficient balance for the pair, it doesn't want to let you do that, so we'll hit that. I wonder if we can adjust that. 76. Can I just change that to 80? Nope, it won't let you do that. So it knows what it wants on each side of the pair. It wants 380 and 377 for the full range. I'm still trying to learn the ranges, you guys. But see, now this is saying 11.82, so that's full range. So let's see if we go narrow range. See what happens. Oh, yeah, we get higher. You got 469 right there. That's the manual. Not available for this. You son of a gun. Okay, so that's still 469%. Active ranges only. Let's see common. I'm trying to see what these pay out. All right, 237. Wide range. 123. That gives you a little bit more price break if the price changes. So why don't we just keep a wide range and go with 123% just to be safer? I think I have to approve both of these down here. So I'll hit approve. We're going to hit approve max level. Remember, that's just MetaMask doing that. Okay. Approve Ape ETH. We got to do the same thing. It's going to ask the spending cap. Which, if there is any setting on MetaMask that aggravates me, it's this one because it's kind of pointless. It doesn't really keep you secure on anything. Just kind of adds. Okay, add liquidity. That's the button we're waiting for. So, boom. We're adding 3 point whatever and that. Deposit value right around $7. We're hitting add liquidity. Boom. So we added each side to the pair. It liked what we were doing. It's not perfectly split down the middle, but it's fairly close. I think that's got to do with the ranges, which I still am a little confused on because other pools don't work like that, but whatever. We're hitting confirm. It's going to cost 3 cents for that transaction. Excuse me. Now, I know that was a lot of freaking steps, you guys, but keep in mind I was giving you security tutorials and lessons all along the way. It wasn't that many steps we took. We swapped a couple of coins out to get the coins we wanted to make the pair, and then we added both of those pairs to the pool. That's when it says add liquidity. That's what we just did. So now we click view existing positions. We are in range because we have a wide range. We are earning 123% interest. And this is what we got, $6.92. Right? And $3.80 of Ape ETH and $3.12 of Ape USD. And then pending fees, where it says pending fees, this is what they're going to pay you out in Ape USD and Ape ETH, which, once it gets enough for us to earn some, we're going to hit harvest, and it'll put it in our wallet. And then once it's in our wallet, if we wanted to swap it out, we go back to the swap tab. And we'd say, okay, Ape USD, whatever, let's swap it out. And that's where you would swap it. But for right now, we have a position open on Ape Chain, earning 123%. And I showed you guys how to do it. If you have any questions, let me know. Post them in the chat, or you can post them on the Twitter, and I'll get back to it later. I don't think I'm going to stay on much longer. The internet's acting really stupid, and YouTube is kind of shadow banning us over here for whatever reason. But, so yeah, I hope you guys learned something on that. I know it was a little intense for beginners, but the more you see this kind of stuff and the more you do it, the easier it does get. Switch back over to Arbitrum now. Now we got to remember we got $7 over on Ape Chain. We got going. We'll do that on Thursday. See how much that earned with just $6. Let's see what it earns. $6.92, whatever the hell. Again, you guys play with small amounts because I'm not a whale. But I also play with small amounts to show you that even with $5 and $6 at a time, you can do things to help earn, and you can try to learn new things on blockchain that are pretty cool. All right, back on Arbitrum now, and you can see if I go to swap, you will see that the Ape coins are not there. Even though it's the same wallet, those coins are not there because they're over on Ape Chain, remember? Look, no Ape Chain in there, right? No Ape Chain. Because this is over on Arbitrum. There's less than a 0.00. That's a dust thing. So again, hopefully you guys got something out of that. And I apologize for the lagginess of the internet today. I don't know why it's being so stupid. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you learned something there. I keep looking over here. So I'm used to my camera being there, not there. But thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you on Thursday night. And I do hope that was a good tutorial for the noobs out there. Make sure you guys follow Sierra Crypto, Crypto MacGyver, and the Crypto Remora. And tune in on Thursday nights, 7 o'clock. You guys take it easy.